Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Fan and Project Zomboid. So we have a plan and we have a tactic. Let's just get up the good old Project Zomboid map. Just scroll down. There it is. Right, so the plan, the bold plan, is to escape from, and I think we were up here somewhere previously, escape from West Point and set up base over here, where I've set up a base previously. This area's actually changed. These three houses were here in a previous playthrough. They seem to have gained some fencing and some landscaping. I actually cut down loads of trees here and made a base here. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I've got access to lots of water and I've got access to lots of forest. So I'm hoping there's going to be good foraging there and not very many zombies. However, last week we survived almost 2 hours, which is pretty good. I was quite pleased with the efforts, but eventually I ended up running around in the dark. I'm not entirely sure where I ended up. I think it was here. I think this is kind of the place where we were. Not entirely sure. Might have been around here somewhere. I seem to remember this area vaguely. Hopefully we'll end up in a similar place. I'll be able to find my old character, beat her with a baseball bat, and then regain all my stuff. The problem was that originally when I started this, because this is being done in a playthrough that is already 3 months into. There's no electricity, no water, and I couldn't find a can opener for love nor money. There was plenty of food stashed in the storehouse, or in the stash house, as it were, and so we're going to hopefully get back to that. Now, I did find a vehicle with keys. Didn't have any petrol though, so I'm on the lookout for cans, a jerry can or a gas can, and cars with petrol in, so I can siphon off the gas while fighting off the Z's. So what we'll do is we'll load up the game, which is this one. As you can see, it's very dark. Go for more. Now we are under these particular areas. We can choose a mods. People have always asked me what mods I'm running, and I'm running Book Collection, which is a fantastic mod, and a bushcraft gear, rare weapons. I've only seen one, and that's the big Viking axe. I haven't seen the others. I do sometimes run lactose, the crossbow from Lactose, but that's currently disabled and never been enabled on this mod, on this playthrough, and the katana, which just doesn't seem to work in build 41, because I've never seen it. But I do have had a couple of machetes. Right, so we'll go back. So that's what I'm running. Oh look, it's got a nice skull symbol by it. Yeah, your character died. Right, so we've got our original characters, so we're going to go for a new player. Now, hopefully I won't have to reset. There have been some poor... That's taking its time. Okay, so West Point. Now, I usually go with quite a number of traits here, and it means I have to put in some really bad negatives. So I usually go for Outdoorsman, and I usually go for Inconspicuous, and I try and factor in Thick Skin. Now, if you wanted things like Low Thirst, Light Eater, and Wakeful as well, that's a lot of additional positive traits, which you then have to offset with negative traits. So I'm going to get rid of Wakeful, which means I can then get rid of something like Slow Reader or All Thumbs. So I'll get rid of All Thumbs because Slow Reader's not so bad. Now it's like kind of a toss up between Light Eater and Low Thirst. You know, overall that's 10 points that I've got there. So I could get rid of Light Eater for 4 points, which means I could get rid of Disorganized. And then I've got Underweight, which means I can then have Low Thirst. I might actually go with that. I'm not so worried about slow reader, because with books, you basically, once you pick them up, you continue to read them from where you left off. But anyway, before we get into the actual gaming, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow me on YouTube and on Twitter. I'm Ven_UK on Twitch, and donate at Patreon. All the links in the description below, including the link to the Project Zomboid map, which you've just seen. Okay, so I could pick one of these down the side, but again, it's a case of once you've done that, you also have to add in some negatives because they have a lot of positive traits. So let's assume we wanted burglar. We've got lots of that, which means I'm minus 14 points, which means I then have to take some very negative traits to offset that 14 points to make it 0 before I can continue. So I'll just go with that. Take away disorganised, take away all thumbs, and then I can take away... Oh, I could take away low thirst, look at that. And then I'll still have slight sleeper and conspicuous. Yeah, I think thirst is probably going to be a better one. I think that gives me more positives than negatives. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, okay, so let's do random. Ethel. There we go. We'll change that to West Point so we know where she's come from. All of my characters are women. West Point with an E. An E, not a QW. And I usually go for a denim shirt and denim trousers, jeans rather than long denim shorts. Baseball cap, that's an interesting one. We'll go for a green or a green with a blue or a blue. We'll go with blue. That sounds good. I'm not particularly worried about hair, so let's get into it. It's going to be dark. And I think the first thing I need to do is actually take a look at the map. Now, I do actually have some snacks with me today, and as usual, I have a energy drink of some kind. And this week it suggests Monster Energy. There we go. Yeah, I'm in no way endorsed by Monster or any way, shape, or form. Just like I'm not sponsored by Morrison's. I've got Morrison's Salt and Vinegar Twirls. There we go. That's the snack of choice today. Whether I actually get to eat any of them is another thing entirely. So, down the hatch. Right. Oh yeah. Right, so as I said, pitch black. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully, we take a quick look at our thing. We've already got a baseball bat, which we will equip in both hands. That's the first and foremost thing that you do with any character. There we go. Right, and then we're going to put it on the slot back there. Right, okay. Quick look at the map. It says already been here. There is food here. Cooking pot. Oh, but not much else by the looks of it. Let's just take a look at the map. Alright, okay, so I'm down here. I suspect my other safe house was up here because that's the school. I suspect my character died around somewhere here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scope this area out. This does looks like it might be okay and quiet. I'll scope this area out. Now I'm not near the shops that I can tell. So that's the school. So if we go back and quickly pause that, we can check that out on the map. Right, so there's the school. And I'm down here. In fact, I think I'm in this one just there. Well, maybe not actually. Maybe I'm in that one. That looks a bit more like it. No, it's wrong. It's not right. Any of it. There's a doghouse somewhere. There's a doghouse. There's a doghouse just there. So maybe it is that one then. Maybe it is this one just there. Let's take a look around. Let's continue to scope it out. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, so yeah, there's the bathroom, there's the shower. Yeah, it is that one. Get that in your hands. Yep, definitely that one. Right, let's close the curtains. Like so. That just makes things even worse. What we'll do is we'll actually snag the food here. Let's put it in our backpack. Just loot all. I don't particularly want to eat the dog food if I can help it, but needs must. Rotten bologna and rotten lettuce, fantastic. Where's the door? Where's? Oh, there it is. Now remember, this character is hard of hearing. And I don't know what the time is actually. Oh, here we go. First customer. Batter up. No, does she have a watch? No, but she has a leather jacket, which I'm going to wear. That'll help fight off the cold. Anything in the box? No. Right, let's just wander over here. Ah! Straight away. Right, now, quick combat technique is if you've got a zombie down on the floor and your character is standing on the chest, they can't get up or attack you. This is a useful technique so that you can either kill that particular zombie. Oh, I've already been bitten. Too busy explaining. Oh well, good job. I can talk about first aid. Quickly, you rip some clothes, open up your health, and go with ripped sheets because I've just ripped them and I've now been bandaged on the head. So there we go, bandages. I'll have to keep an eye on that. That doesn't bode well. Generally means that I'm already dead. God damn it. That would be the most short-lived character ever. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Can't go for things that are bloody, because otherwise... Hey, Super Toe Man! Morning. You've just joined me at a juncture where things have already gone bad. Character's already been bitten. So again, trying to escape West Point. It is absolutely pitch black. I'm thinking maybe I was hoping to actually gain a watch out of these guys, but none of them are wearing a watch. I can tell what time it is. So yeah. I have to keep an eye on my head because my head's been damaged. Oh. I got jumped whilst I was explaining. No, the one from last week brought the farm. Unfortunately, she met an untimely demise at the hand of a group of zombies. So yeah, this is a new character. Just down the road from the other one, we think, or at least I think. I always do that. Open the window. So yeah, stand on the chest and they can't get up. Now this is, I think this is where the hard of hearing is coming into play for the character. For God's sakes, how many people don't wear a watch of any kind these days? Right, so that's a good start. I mean, I've already killed 8 zombies. Right, let's get in through the window. and shut it just in case some decide to follow. I think I'm on my own. Let's see what they got. Okay, so my bandage is now dirty. I have to remove it. Then add some new clean rip sheets. Keeping your health up and your water levels is important. Oh, juice box, we'll take that, thank you very much. Check out the bathroom. Moon Madness. Jacket, I've already got a jacket, so not particularly worried about that. Some pants on the bed, not particularly worried. And this is where I came in. What's that? Ha ha ha! Oh! Score! This is good. No, I'm just going to shut the door just in case something turns up. I've already found a big hiking bag. This is really good news because what this means is I can put my school bag on the floor. I can then equip on my back the big hiking bag and loot the bulb and screwdriver because the screwdriver is useful, and then just loot all of that. I've got lots of dog food. Don't want to eat the dog food. So let's get this organised. Chips, dog food, juice box, the light, screwdriver and the water bottle, they all go in there. Now the canned corned beef you can actually open without a alright, yeah, so without a can opener, but everything else you need a can opener for. So again, I'm on the lookout for a can opener, and I want to try and make it to where my old base is. Now, looking at these clothes here, if you want to create ripped sheets for using as bandages, that kind of thing, you need to use clothes that are not bloody or dirty like this one. So this t-shirt says it's bloody, no good. So if I can do the polo next, bloody, can't use it. Can use the socks though. Rip. That should give us some bandages. This also increases your tailoring skill a little bit. Oh, right, so my character's hungry. Canned tuna is another one of those ones that you can... I'm actually going to go back to my house. Feeling a little bit in to go, hey Joe! Greetings! Good vibes to you, sir. Yes. How are you feeling, chap? You feeling better? You were still feeling a bit rough last week. And yeah, dog food is perhaps your last option. But at the moment, this character's looking bad. Yep, they certainly did. They were standing there explaining something, of course, and then got jumped. So. Right, let's open eat the canned tuna. So yeah, it could be a short-lived character. It's an expectation, let's face it, considering the last one brought the fun after 2 hours. I mean, that was good. I feel like the need for some salt and vinegar. I think the problem is at the moment, because it's dark, there's not much I can really do exploring. And that's what killed me last time, the fact that I was out and about in the darkness. Of course, there not being a flow of water is a bad thing. Excellent. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I have been toying with the idea of doing apocalypse mode. Where's that light come from? All of a sudden there's a massive sort of light on that side. Is the sun coming up or something? At least you don't get zombie animals. That's a bit of an odd light effect there, look. Going on. At least you can see what's coming your way. I like the way it's got the window in red, look. It's like, yeah, you're going to batter this. Right. Need to find a watch. Okay, because the usual thing is go next door, and they've got a burglar alarm, I bet. Now, we had a discussion about this the other week, whereas I was under the impersonation that you could disable. Oh, she ain't getting in there, is she? She's giving it a good go. Oh! She's in. It's snowing. That's bad. And we make like the old Tiffany song. I think we're alone now. Oh, no, I did spy a juice box. Towels. Towels are pretty good. Good for drying yourself. Not so much of a problem when you're a... Oh, there's more dog food. Last resorts. Still no can opener though. So many houses without can openers, it's unreal. A diamond pattern sweater. Lovely. Nothing on the bookshelf. Ah! God, that scared the living daylights out of me. Yeah, jump scares. Oh, bandages. That's what you need. Actually, check on my health. Bandage is still looking okay. Yeah, I think I need new underwear after that one. Whew. Right. Alright, so it is actually slowly getting daylight. Oh, new zombie. Oh, where'd that come from? Check out this area over here. I can see you coming now, you swines. Still no watch. Where did he come from? Watch, great. Where? Left wrist. It's not a digital watch, because a digital watch you can actually dismantle them. And that counts towards your electronics skill. There's a group that's try and keep line of sight to a minimum. Uh-oh. Well, I did say line of sight. There's at least 3 of them coming. This is where the outdoorsman comes in handy, because with the outdoorsman you're less likely to get scratched by the branches. Go stand there. Anyone else? Okay, that's 2 down. There's more to come. We know there's more to come. I'm actually going to do something sensible. I'm actually going to go back here. I'm going to go round the back of the building. Make sure there isn't a massive party round the back. No, looks good. But the fact that it's snowing isn't. Oh, garages. Garages are useful. They've usually got some nice stuff in them. Right, okay, so there's still 3 Zs. Using the Z line of sight, I can hopefully attract that one. There we go. That way I've only got that one to deal with, and I'll just back off. Just gonna quickly check between the buildings. No, nothing there. Good, right. Sneaky, sneaky. What part of surprise? And the surprise was all mine. Ah, so there's one. Let's see if we can open. I'm just going to check through the window. Make sure there's nothing particularly nasty waiting for us, because if I open up this, which I can't, that would be too much to ask for, wouldn't it? Of course, trying to open the window makes noise. I might have to smash it. Quick check. And in like Flynn. There we go. Let's see what we got. Metal bar, very useful. And some wire, useful. Box of nails, very useful. I've got a patio table like that. Right, let's see if we can get in through the window here without setting off an alarm. It's always the dodgy bit. Just as you walk in through the window, it's like, yeah, that's bad. Oh, fantastic. We've got so much food lying around, and then I guess some of it's respawned. Okay, let's open the door. Oh, okay, that was thankfully unsurprising. Loot the bucket. Now the bucket's useful because you can just put it on the ground and it will collect rainwater. Someone give me a can opener, for goodness sakes. Cereal's very useful. I'm not sure about pasta. I think you need to cook it. A pink light bulb. Ooh, could have a party. Frying pan. We'll take the frying pan as well. Vegetable oil. Now, there have been little updates this week and previous weeks for Project Zomboid, and I suspect they're adding little things in like the vegetable oil, and we saw tomato sauce the other week. So, yeah, new little bits are being added. Corned beef. We'll have to open just one of the corned beefs. So what makes this particular one playthrough more difficult is because it's so much later on during an already running playthrough. Let's just drop those and the dirty rags. Now, interesting enough, my head bandage is still okay, so I suspect I'm not going to die. Well, not from that anyway. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion that I'm going to die. That's kind of how this game works. Yeah, I suspect doing that is probably the least cheeriest of foods. So paperclip. Paperclip's very useful, of course. Useful for creating fishing rods with. Now, an interesting tactic. If you've got a sledgehammer and you've got a place like this, you can actually make this a base by putting a rope. What's the word I'm looking for? A crafted sheet rope out of a top window, and then smashing the stairs up so the zombies can't get to you. Quick tip, pro tip. Because zombies, from what I remember, or from what I've been told, we may have to. I might have to actually try that out one day, just to see whether it's rubbish or not, and that is to actually create an upstairs base in somewhere like West Point where there's lots of zombies. Then create a lot of noise and see. Yeah, you make a craft sheet rope with a nail, bung it out the window, and then. That. I'm going to drop the sheet of paper because I don't need the sheet of paper. Drop the sheet of paper. There we go. I'm really looking for soap is useful for cleaning yourself. I'm going to take that. But yeah. So yeah, we might actually give that a go. Create an area upstairs where we can then remove the stairs, or the downstairs, or the stairs to the upstairs. Okay, so this is going reasonably well. Being reasonably sneaky, I think. Now I'm going to head in this direction, or let's say that direction. So it's up, that one, there, that way. Going to head up this road, and I'm going to be trying to find my previous character to rob her of her ill-gotten gains from last time. Yeah, you need a sledgehammer to break up the stairs. Right, because we did actually find a car. I found a credit card, great. That's just what I always wanted. We did find a car that was in decent condition that can get us to where we need to go. Okay. Ah, a digital watch. Where on the left wrist? Okay, so yeah, my bandage is still holding up. That's good. Right, let's try this else over here. And then we can perhaps try the garage. Yes, I saw you coming. Let's see if we can attract one of. Oh, there's a few. I've attracted a few more than I actually wanted. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to try trapping them through the door. Oh, there's another one over there. That way I get to fight them sort of more one-on-one, and if I really have to, I can just dive. one's got a knife sticking out of it. That's handy. It's a screwdriver. There we go, that goes the window. Alright, and then... Oh, that's bad. Get up, get up. That'll teach it and knock me over. There's a small area of opportunity where you can insta-kill a zombie when they're on the floor. Hello? Oh, I've been scratched on the foot. Left thigh. Got me, you beggars. Minor pain. Right, Bella's trying to get in. Now, last time I had a thigh injury like this, I could barely walk. So I guess she's doing okay considering. Oh, here we go. Another customer. My character isn't particularly walking dodgily, so I guess we're okay. Okay, let's check out the window. Trowel, not particularly worried. Actually, I will take the trowel. I've got needle, denim strips, useful. Tailoring. Paintbrush, not bothered. Bag of concrete, not worried about that. A metal bar, that could be useful. Because a metal bar can also be used as a weapon. And I've got two of those, so at least I've got something to defend myself with. Let's remove the bandage on the head, because it's now just a laceration. Apply some rip sheets. At least it's not infected, that's the good part about that. I'll just put the same bandage back on. Like green targeting thing is really useful. Right, I'm going to take care of this zombie over here because I don't just like them rolling around whilst I'm trying to invade a house. Quick look around. There's another one. There's another three. Run away. Or rather saunter gently in this direction. I'm going to put that down there. Door's open, that's good. Let's shut the door. As we're crawling around, it should be make life a little bit easier for us. Get some drink because we're thirsty. Garbage bag, loot the garbage bag because we need garbage bags. I'm going to drop the classic wristwatch, don't need it. See if I can find... Oh, okay, so that's good. Sardines you can open and eat without a can opener. Oh, useful. Have all of that. Very much. And now I'm overloaded, but most of that's going to go anyway. Grab the orange bottle. Can tomatoes. But still, no can opener. It's ridiculous. I don't remember every drawer in this game previously would have something in it. Foraging and farming, that's always useful. That's because it's all going in the wrong inventory. There we go. Oh, that's because my other inventory's full. Okay, fine. Well, I don't think we're too far from where we were previously. The Holy Grail. I've just found duct tape and a saw. I can only take those and put them in my main inventory. That just means I'm just going to run out of puff quick. I think I may have to make myself a base of operations in the not too distant future and not too far away. Let's open the canned sardines. And then eat. And then drop. Did it actually go in this room over here? Yes, it did. Right. So, because there's a drop the can. Right, and there's a bathroom. Right. Okay. So, sheep plunger. Plunger can be used as a weapon, but it doesn't last very long. Oh, left thigh dirty bandage. Remove the bandage. I'm just scratched at the minute, so rip sheets. So slowly dying, but not infected. This is good. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I've been up for, you know, all night. Right, it's now raining. Right, that's kind of okay. I've just dragged one over. Right, by using the zombies' line of sight, I can try and attract one at a time. And what they'll do is they'll actually move to the point of where they last saw you. So if you can break line of sight, you can actually escape. Some of the best ways of doing that is by running through buildings, but I tried to do that last week. Unfortunately, I couldn't open the door, and I was going to quickly walk through the door and shut the door, but that didn't work, and I got out, and that was the end of it. I just couldn't. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That was my baseball bat just gone. Yep, my baseball bat has gone. This is bad. Equip as a primary weapon with a baseball lead pipe. Have I killed that many zombies already? 27? Seriously? Baseball bat only lasts 27 zombies. Are you kidding? Might have something to do with that I'm tired that I'm having to work so hard with these guys. It's a fireman. That can't be good. Right, I'm actually going to go back to this house here and get some drink before moving on. I'm going to shut the door. Not much water left in there. Right, okay. So this is the state of affairs. We're not doing too bad. We've been playing for about 50 minutes now, and we are, as we suspected, we're in West Point. Started off here. And we've been through these buildings here. In fact, we're in this building just here. I'll talk to that about that in a minute, Super Toeman. And I believe we were over here somewhere in our previous playthrough. Right, so a recipe for using scissors with a metal top pipe as an axe-like weapon, kind of like a pick. I've not seen that, to be fair. What I'll do is I'll go find those scissors. I've got a metal pipe. I've got some duct tape. Maybe we could experiment with that. There's this guy over here, isn't it? Scissors. Grab. Right, let's see if we can. Says in metal bar. No scissors. No, I think that might have been one of those recipes that that are a specific. You know, perhaps an add-on. Hello. Oh, I'm overweight, that's why. And, yeah, I'm going to have to stop dropping stuff. This is bad. Running out of puff. Okay, I'm going to stash some stuff in that house that I just came from. Oh, actually, let's go over here. No, there's geezers over there. We haven't cleared that out. Let's go back. Run away! Because we can't. Fight off a horde of zombies if we're out of puff. So what we'll do is let's get rid of the light bulb, the needle, the premium technology is the soap, the trowel, the wire, the paper clip, the frying pan, the bucket, the dish towels, the denim strips. We'll drop the garbage bag in there as well. At least then we know where to come. replaceable bat wire. They can go in there and all, which means I can take these, bung them in my backpack. On the saw and the orange soda. I might have to drop something else. So let's put the pasta in there. Right, now you can see that my character's kind of limping, I think. Just about. No, yes, maybe. Well, bandages aren't going bloody, so... Now, did I pick wakeful? Yeah, I did. In some ways, that's a bad idea. At least you can get a lot more done and feel less tired, but I think there's also the flip side of this. Right, it's corned beef. I'm the canned corned beef. I can always eat the cereal. Cereal's really good for hunger. That's why I picked that up. But I ain't going to last much longer if I'm that kind of tired. I've only got a metal bar. I mean, the metal bars actually do a decent amount of damage, but the condition goes down pretty quick, I think. So, hello. Yes, I saw that one coming. Okay. This is officially bad. Oh, come on. Right, the others haven't seen me. This is good. Hello, Vulcan. Welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel. I'm going to sneak out the back door. If you have any questions, Vulcan, don't forget to say in the chat. Don't forget to ask. Things are kind of going okay with this playthrough at the moment. If you didn't see the one from last week, then that's fine. As I say, any questions? I'm going to shut the door. I think it's going to be a good idea just to go upstairs and hide under a bed. Yeah, I definitely think there's because there's like quite a few out there, and I'm in no condition to fight them. I'm very tired. That reduces your ability to do damage. Plus, I'm highly exerted. I can barely jog. This isn't good. Yeah. You can. I'm going to rest. So at least if I do have to fight it out with a large number of Z's, then I actually have a chance. Because I'm not going to run out of exhaustion or not be exhausted from it. But let's take a look at my characters. So the bandages aren't going bloody, so I guess that's a good thing. Oh God, have I not updated the feed? I'm not in Louisville. Oh, I haven't updated the restream feed, have I? Let's quickly do that. I always forget to do that. That's right, we'll do it later. So, Louisville, what the idea was, that was not last week but the week before. the idea was just to basically have a look around. And what we ended up doing is we invaded a nightclub and we went to the edge of the map and tried to walk off of it, and we weren't able to. So we were taking a look around for bases and places where you could set up shop in what is basically Louisville has been added in the last couple of months, and it's a city as opposed. Let me show you. So this is West Point. This is the area of the map where I am at the moment. This was I think Muldra's the biggest place, to be honest, but this is one of the towns, and this is the nearest to Louisville, and this is Louisville over here. So you can see this tiny area here of play area, which I'm currently in, fits in about that area of Louisville. And so what we actually did is we went through, and the stream started off here at the sort of like the quarantine processing areas, and we had a look around some of these tents and found some bits and bobs. We broke through the barriers, and then we had a little drive into Louisville itself. We ended up taking a look up round this kind of area, along this seafront bit. We ended up going to the distilleries on the end here. We took a look at one of the garages around here. Now, the nightclub itself is called Neo, and it's this bit just here. Look, I went into there. It was very pitch black, very dark. Yes, and then we walked out on this way and to here. Tried to walk off the edge of the map and couldn't. But we broke through these barriers here, and literally, like, you can fish here. So this would, once you've broken through here, this area would make an excellent place for a base. Those zombies were coming up there, and you know it's right on the outskirts of a major city, and you got all of this to loot for food, and then you've got this park area. So that was pretty cool. I mean, that was a pretty good playthrough if you want to check that out. There were a lot. No word of a lie, there were a lot. It's one of those ones. It's the case of, you know, is it worth it? And it's a case of we were just going there just to have a look around and just to see what it was like. Yeah, that's where we were. I was just taking a look at, because it's new. It's been added. We wanted to like find some decent places for bases, and basically there were a lot. There was, you know, they were just all over the place, and it was because like generally they're urban. Yeah, zombies are very sort of more urban than rural. Alright, cool. I've been Riverside a few times. So Riverside, so that's Louisville. You've got Muldra here. You've got Rosewood just there. West Point, and then Riverside's up here. So you found a scrapyard up here, did you? Cool. Doesn't seem to be on this map, but there's several points of interest there. And there's quite a few places. The Riverside's quite a good place to start, to be honest. But it is the furthest way. Yeah, so a scrapyard out of town. Ah, there's a cemetery. But yeah, maybe it's one of those points over there or around here. There's plenty of places where it could be. And if you look at the description, there's a link to this map. You can check it out and see where you were. Yeah, I mean, there's several construction areas. There's this one here. That looks a bit open. And then there's these ones up here. Again, they don't look particularly well protected. But he also said it was out of town. So it could be this one. That's got like a nice fence around it. Now this is interesting because if you craft spears and you've got this kind of sort of chain linked fence, you can actually poke the spear through and attack zombies through the fence and they can't get at you. Combat tip. Oh right, there's right. Sorry, sorry, I didn't see your comments, Vulcan. Is it this one here with the shack in it? Yeah, yeah. That's perfect. That's a perfectly good tactic. You know, it works really well. I mean, you just like you say, you just build a couple of fences in front of it, and then it's job done. And then you're further out of town. You've got these houses here to raid for bits and bobs. You've got a decent area of rural here. You've got water not too far away from the river. So you could always get water to boil from there. You can also go fishing. Don't forget you can go spear fishing if you create a spear from a tree branch, chipped stone and some rags, some rip sheets. You can stand there and spear fish if you don't have a fishing rod. So you've got access to fish, you've got access to water and all of that sort of thing, which is kind of why I'm trying to get here. So... power. Don't worry about power. It's just not a thing for us to start off with. I've been this 3-month playthrough. If you take a look at my live streams gone past, I haven't had any power and I haven't needed it. It ran out. It's one of those ones where it runs out within a week, and that was 3 months ago. For the character, anyway. For me, it was a lot longer. So that's where we're at. So that was Louisville. As you can see, there's lots of with this map. There's lots of points of interest. Some of this doesn't have any points of interest as it hasn't been labelled up yet. But we're here still. We're currently hiding out in this house just here. There's a lot of Zeds outside. See, what I could do is I could hedge my bets, take what I've got, and then just walk along the river. It's a long walk, that has to be said, but I could do it until I get to that pier. Problem with that is, unless you've got some kind of shelter, I think you'll die of hypothermia. And yeah, that is a thing in the game. You can die of exposure. Yeah, well, see, I had a generator, and I just didn't bother with it. I didn't need it. It was hooked up to my house, but I'd never turned it on, not once. So it's one of those ones, it's like, do you really need it? I mean, when I play this game, what I do is I focus on foraging, and I focus on fishing, and I focus on, cooking and carpentry, things that are easy to hand, and they are by far the most useful traits if you're going to build up a base somewhere, either in town or out of town. It's just so much easier, but for that you need nails and hammers and bits of wood. So what I'm hoping to do is, with one of those areas up there, is just block it off like you say, because it's already got a fence around it, and then what I'm hoping to do... Oh, hello, got a dirty bandage. Let's get rid of that. I figured out if I can get 2 generators, I can put one in your gas station. Yes, that is again another common tactic. So what you do is you, like you say, you have 2 generators. One to power the petrol station, so that you can get petrol out for your other generator. That's really good. Well done, Vulcan. So you've got, in effect, an almost endless supply of petrol and gas. Now, interestingly enough, back to the map, Riverside. So you're over here. Do you have a petrol station close by? Yeah, there's one just there. So what you do is I haven't actually done this myself, so I don't know where you would actually hook it up. So you might actually just hook it up to the building, or it might have to hook up somewhere here near the pumps. But then you drive your car there, you just fill your car up at the pump. Or if you need a gas can, which is something that I'm keeping my eyes open for, then you basically, once you've got a gas can, you can transfer gas to and from to your one generator another. Or if you can load up a car, that's also another one. And even if you get a car, yeah, that's always the problem. It's finding a second generator. Garages are a good place for generators if you need a generator. Construction sites, obviously, they also have them. Well, again, it's one of those ones that it's like if you're out in a rural area, then it's not so much of a problem. You attract less attention. And if you've got a base that's well protected, then again, it doesn't matter, does it? So what I was going to say is I was over in Rosewood in my previous playthrough, which I've just lost, which was here. No, I've definitely lost the plot on that one. Where's Rosewood gone? Speaking of which, where's the lake gone? I've lost the lake. Ah, no, that's not it. Oh my god. That's Muldra. Rosewood's there, I swear it. Yeah, that's Rosewood. Oh, there's the lake. Oh, I thought I was going mad. And this is a really good place, actually, because you've got the water. This was my house. This is where I had my base. It's only a single story, though, which makes it a bit more vulnerable. But there's the gas station. Literally just across the field. It's a really good place to set up a base. But like I say, the only problem you've got is single story building. That one might have been a better choice, because look, it's even got a fence around it. Look, not a high fence, but some kind of a fence. At least you could improve upon that, and you're still near the water and you're still near the petrol station. And because it's rural, you're less likely to find zombies. At least that's my experience from my previous playthroughs. In fact, this one. So what we're going to do. Right, now that we're not out of puff and we're not overburdened, we are still very tired. That could be a problem. It's not like I can get rid of that anytime quick either. Because at the moment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sleep. Sod it. I'm going to sleep. Because I can't fight zombies like this. No, I'm just going to fast forward time as well. Till the morning. Because I'm reasonably safe in the house. Let's remove the bandage. Okay, right, no. This is a single player. I'm not doing multiplayer. So I have multiple characters, but they're in the same instance, if that makes any sense. Where's the bathroom? This one over. Oh yes, here it is. So what I'll do is I'll wrap this particular playthrough up in fact, what I'll do is I'll actually wrap it up there, and I will show you my other base. Okay, so I'm going to quit out to the menu. So if I do load, so this is my playthrough, and if I go more, West Point is the character I was just playing, and I think it's Vanessa Renner. Like this. These are the end of times, as it always is. Right, so this character right, so this is the character I've been playing for. It's been playing through for 3 months, and killed 493 zombies. Survived for 3 months, 1 day, and 20 hours. And their skills are pretty nifty. Look, so if I bring that over here, you can see that their carpentry is level 7, cooking is level 6, foraging is going through level 9 at the moment. I've had some success trapping, but not a lot. Fishing seems to be a bit of a slow one, to be honest. Since the update, it seems to be a lot harder to get fishing. Foraging is by far my mainstay for this character, but as you can see, this character is, if I look at the map here, this character's actually over here. That's where they are. They're in that building. There's that lake I was talking about, and there's the petrol station. So, and I've got a few other characters who've come from different towns. So this character originally started off in Rosewood and did a lot of initial scavenging in Rosewood and survived quite well, whereas the others not so much. One of them came from Riverside, and the other one came from Mouldra. Or maybe that came from West Point, I don't know actually. Maybe it did come from West Point. Purely because, see, that's Vanessa. So Riverside Rita came from Riverside. Funny enough, I always named them West Point Riverside Rita. And as you can see, they're in exactly the same house, in exactly the same place. This is my car collection outside my house, which you can see there's quite a lot. Not done a lot with this character, but they've survived. But this is the same house. They're in exactly the same place, so we check the map out. Once again, there they are. That red dot in the house, there's the lake. And there's the petrol station. So, as you can see, that's where I've been. That I found the map there, West Point, and so on and so forth. Now, actually, I did say at some point that I'd go and find the fire truck. So, if you've got a pen and a rubber, you can actually mark up and then remove annotations for yourself on the map. And there was actually a nifty extension to this, so you could it added more to it. Now, the interesting point about this is, of course, if this character goes to sleep here, which you can't typically. So let's choose one of the others. Now, it was dark for the other character. Let's go with, pretty sure Vanessa Renner was tired. Yeah, there we go. So if we put Vanessa to bed, like so. So for Vanessa Renner, it's 1:50 in the morning. It's very hungry and thirsty. So we've got a large collection of stuff. I've got water plumbed in. Oh, it's got a little carrot. There we go. Still got some fresh carrots. There we go. Right, so if I now quit out from there. Now remember the character that I was originally playing, who was called West Point, was hiding in that bedroom in the dark. It's now 6:10 in the morning instead of 10 o'clock at night. So I can now go out in the daylight, see the zombies coming. And this is the point that Supertone's making, is it does make it easier. Oh, I left the back door open. Eat the dish towel. What I do need, of course, is to eat something, because now I'm going to eat the cereal. Cereal's always good. That will take my hunger from very low to quite high. There you go. Almost full. Full to bursting. But now, of course, I've got to deal with the fact that there could be a load of zombies. Like that one over there. Just lounging around, waiting for me to pass by. And again, it's another tactic you can use to get your character through to a good resolution. I mean, hello. Let's go back in this way. Let's see if we can, because I've now got, what, 3 zombies coming my way? He's got something sticking out of him. Yep. Now, as you can see, I'm standing on top of that zombie. It's got a fork sticking out of him. So, if you knock one zombie down, or even 2 zombies in that case, if you stand on top of them, they can't get up and they can't attack you. Meanwhile, you can deal with the others. That's pretty much been the point of this video today, I think. Combat tactics. Gonna back off. I'm gonna stand on top of that one. See, I'm standing on top of this one on the floor. Can't attack me. Dealt with the other one. Now dealt with that. Fantastic bit of combat tactic, isn't it? And I've just dealt with a ton of zombies. I mean, this playthrough's hard enough as it is without having to add all the extra misery. Because it's 3 months on, there's no water, there's no electricity, there's none of those niceties to start off with, so you don't get the benefits of watching the Life and Living channel for some extra experience on a few bits and bobs, like fishing, trapping, cooking, and there's a couple of others as well, I think. Well, I want one of those helmets. I'm either going for that cowboy hat or I'm going for that fireman's helmet. In fact, the fireman's gear is really good protection against zombie bites. Oh, Rosewood map. We'll grab that. And I probably don't need it because I've already seen Rosewood in its entirety. Okay, so let's try another combat tactic. Not this particular one. The old approach them from behind and then run away. There we go. Missed. But I'm having that helmet. In fact, I'm probably having all of that. Military boots, the firefighter jacket, all provides good protection, not only from the elements, but from zombies. Although, I have to say I'm a bit partial to a cowboy hat in this game. Now, next interesting point is if you attack zombies with a sharp weapon, then you can expect that to damage the clothes that they're wearing, whereas a blunt weapon doesn't do that. Right, so this has been broken. Let's expect a zombie on the inside. So let's remove the broken glass. Climb through. No Z's. Long sleeve leather jackets. Duct tape. Love the duct tape. And what we'll also do is we'll drop the jacket, the jeans and the shoes and the baseball cap, because I don't need them anymore. Right, let's see if we can, let's check this car out. This car looks like it's in good nick. And I can get in it. And the key's in it! Doesn't look like it's got any petrol though, so that's not bad though. And this is one of the sort of like sports types as well, so let's have a look. Let's see if we can find a gas can. Okay, there wasn't one in the shed. Or in the garage. Let's see if we can... Right. Expect a fire alarm. No. Okay. I'm almost disappointed, but I'm also quite pleased about it as well. Well, exactly. But so far, all I can find is a bra and a broom and a mop and a t-shirt. Box of nails, duct tape. Having those. I might even take the screwdriver as well, though I think we've actually got a screwdriver. There's nothing wrong with having 3 screwdrivers. Okay, I am lucky. Oh. I'm going to quickly see if I can find a can opener. Although I'll tell you what I'm having that. Can opener, Holy Grail. Thank you. And then we make like Flynn and run away. But at least we know where there's a decent car. That looks like it's in decent nick. Now if we could actually find... Uh-oh. Did you just see what I just saw? How many? There's about 10 at least zombies just there. Holy. Let's go round the back. Oh, I think we can take on 2. Especially considering... Oh, 3. Okay, maybe not. Back away. Oh my god. There's massive bands of zombies. Where are they coming from? Quickly sort of try and break line of sight so that they don't know where I am. This is how badly it ended last time. carjack. Now I've just realised I've done something stupid. Because those other pack of zombies are over there. Yeah, bloody neighbourhood watch, isn't it? What to do, what to do. Oh, no, I don't want to look at the map. Because whilst you're looking at the map, the zombies are still looking for you. God damn it. That was a lot. And there's like 2 bunches as well, isn't there? There's that one over there, and then there's that one further over there that I've just found. Oh dear. At least I've got a can opener. I've got a can opener out of it, that's all I'm worried about. Right, let's take a quick look at the map and see what our choices are at this point, because they're not looking good. We're going to dive down here, so we started off there. And we've wandered up to here. Right, so that's where we got the fire stuff from. We've just got there. We're not far. Oh, I wonder if that's my characters amongst that group from last time. So we're actually here, and that big pack was just about there. So we might be able to sneak round. We might be able to sneak round here. At least we know there's a car there-ish. I think it's in that driveway, isn't it? I think the car that I saw previously is around this area as well. Yeah, it's a case, do I really want to go that far? Or do I just go back to my quiet neighbourhood here and sort of like try and make a go of it there for the time being? Because I need transport, I need wheels, I need to get mobile. And there's a garage there, I didn't check that garage out. That might be the best thing if I just come back this way, check out that garage and make a base out of my original starting point, because there wasn't that many zombies there. At least then I've got something going, and then come back next week, because it's getting to that kind of time. Nearest gas station, that's a fair point. I'm going to hazard a guess at the moment and say I don't know. I think it's actually a fair distance. And by fair distance, I mean quite a distance. Right, because I have actually made a base previously here, when above this hardware store. There's the actual garage place there. That's the fix it. That's the actual mechanics, but it's not an actual petrol station. So I'm gonna have to say the nearest petrol station is that one just there. Which, oddly enough, so I'm over here at the top of this bit, so it's quite a distance, unless there's one further up here, which it doesn't look like there is. That's going to be a trip. I certainly don't have the weaponry. In fact, there isn't one. That is the nearest one. A bit wrinkled. It is a touch wrinkled here and there. Down the side, down this side, no, that side. Oh, no, it is that side. Or is it that side? I don't know. Oh, right, yeah. There it is, look. It's on this side. It's like It's a very, very case fine because now I've got a bit of light above my head, just there. I've got a little light shard, so it's difficult. It's because it's sort of kind of laying on stuff as well. Right. Okay, so you know, there's not that many zombies around here now because, well, I've killed a lot of them. There's that horde over there, which I'm hoping to avoid like the plague. I haven't got a sledgehammer. Right. Let's go and check out that garage that's down here. Watch. Now, do we run the risk of fighting all of them at the same time? Let's just have a quick poke. Right, so that's good. The one that was sitting down is now standing up and coming my way. And he's now lying down. Oh, that's handy. Hello, chap. Yeah, I didn't know all of those were there. Right, so let's do this carefully. Oh, there's one sitting up against the wall just over here. There he is. So let's insta kill. That's useful. Back door open. No, things have been going too well. You've got to expect an alarm this time, haven't you, really? Come on. No alarm. I have been very lucky this week. Now, interesting enough, you can just eat the butter. It hasn't gone off, so you can just eat it. There's another can opener. Where were you when I needed you earlier? So we'll open the can of corn and eat the can of corn because there is no option to cook at the minute. Let's remove the bandage from my head because yeah, well, yeah, I'm good. I'm actually good. Right, let's have a quick look around. Let's get rid of that because I don't need that. Hammer. Defensive weapon, always useful. In a pinch. If the worst comes to the worst. Nothing in there. I really need to check out the garage. It's more likely to have a gas can in it. But Ooh. 9mm pistol and a 9mm rounds. Nice. Okay. The good old zombie attractor. Bath towel and a comb. A deceased member of the household. Nothing in that box. Box of jars. Jars can be used for pickling. So you find vinegar and you can pickle things. Oh yes, there was a charcoal grill, wasn't there, out the back? No, we needed some twigs and something to light with, because I haven't found the lighter yet. Either, I haven't. That's the thing. Right, okay, let's... Yeah, there it is. Add fuel. Like books and rip sheets. Okay, right, let's just take a sneaky peek out the front. Let's see if we are in and... Yeah, there's a few. I don't think it's anything I can't handle. You can't open that? What's the condition of my metal? Okay, that's still holding out. Right, that's attracted one, that's good. I'm not seeing any others at the minute, so... Now, I'm going to take the cigarettes because I know better these days. Okay, so it's not this just the two. I might use this as my base. Oh, bait blockers. We'll take those. Thank you very much. Lots of pink and frillies. Right, let's check out that garage. Because now we've got rid of what zombies we can see, I can actually smash the window. Hopefully that won't attract too much attention that we can't handle. It's a gas can! Oh dear. It's just doesn't get any better, does it? Now all I have to do is find some fuel. Then I can get in that other car and skedaddle. So I'm looking out for vehicles now that I can just siphon gas out of. Yeah, you see, I knew where you were going with that, Supertone. There's a lot of... Yeah. Got to find some cars. Now that was a pink car in the middle of the road. I don't think you can siphon gas out of that. Let's actually stand up straight. I don't think we don't. I don't think any of these around. I think I've taken care of. I might use this as my base of operations because it's a 2-story house. At least that gives me the options of, you know, barricading something at the top of the stairs. There's that pink car. Look, that's the one I was talking about. Can I siphon gas from it? Hello. Z's. Let's try and take them one at a time. We've got one coming. Because I'm now tired and thirsty and overloaded, so I'm running the risk of becoming overexerted. Because I don't want to be siphoning gas and have zombies chewing on my shoulders. Oh, there's another one. Here he comes. You can see the trees moving. And as if by magic, a zombie appears. Red Speedo pants. Oh yeah, that's what you need. Don't think you can because this... Oh, hello. Next customer. I think because this car is badly damaged. No, and it's got gas. It has gas. And there's a lot of zombies all of a sudden. Where does... Oh, 3 Zs. This might be a case of coming back a bit later. But we've actually got gas. And there's probably more in this car. Now that car's up that street, and I've got to get past them. I'm getting tired. I'm overloaded. Might just be worth just dropping some stuff on the floor, taking those guys on. Or just, because I can't... Decisions. Right, I'm going to stuff it in this garage. Going to bung some stuff in this garage. Let's go with the garbage bag, the gas can. Let's put all of that in there. That way I'm not overloaded. A bit of luck. Let's put some other stuff in there. Box of nails. We'll come back for that stuff. Duct tape. Now the reason I took the bowl is so that I can actually make decent food with it. So if I stuff things in here, then at least I know where my stuff is. Scissors. I'm going to keep a screwdriver. Probably the one in best conditions wise. Where did that just go? Did I just put those on the floor? Did they just go in there? Yeah, that one went into my hand. That's wrong. Excellent. Good work there, Vulcan. I've actually moved on myself. I've actually managed to find a fuel can and a working car. Put the beta blockers in there. And the hammer that's in not such great condition, I'll keep the one with me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat and drink. I've just had to stash the stuff because there's some Zeds between me and my end goal. So I am getting tired, so it's one of those debatable options. What do I do? Do I wait till tomorrow, or do I try and take on the 3 zombies that there are? I'm going to eat some crisps. Eat the chippies, the crispies. They always help with... yeah, dog food. Do you eat the dog food? Ooh. No, I don't need to. Thank God for that. Right. Last resort, dog food. Right, because I've stashed everything in there. The car that I can get into is up this street. And there's 4 zombies between me and that. Right, now hopefully I can just pull that one. But because I'm getting tired, I'm less effective as a combatant. And the more tired you get, the less effective you are. I'm just going to stand on him and wallop. Come on, I know you're there somewhere. Right, that's picked up another one. This is good. Oh, no, I've picked up 2. Let's see if I can slow the other one down a bit by forcing him into the brush. That way it's spacing them out. Uh-oh, that is also very bad. Metal bar, equip as primary. Because my metal bar just broke. So I now don't have a viable weapon. But now I do. Right, let's go find the other one. Then we've got a firefighter to take on. There he is. Hello. Right, there's the firefighter. Hey, look! I stole your buddy's clothes. Now, the nice thing is I can actually steal these and bung them in the back of a car as well, which I might actually do. Right, but now I need the petrol. It'd be nice if I could get the grill in the back of the car as well. Let's get the gas can. Gas can back in there. Because like I say, I highly suspect this pink car has more gas in it. So what I want to do is bring that other car down. This could attract a lot of Z's because there was those 2 packs of zombies. And it was a performance model, so it's like, what do I do? I'm really annoyed that my weapon broke. Let's put it in my backpack. I might be able to repair it. Right, there's the car. Alright. It's got a little bit of petrol. It's a performance model. So there we are. We have a working car. Fantastic. Now what I can do is I can continue. Oh, there's no. Oh no, there's not any more gas in it. This is bad. Well, it's not terrible, but let's transfer all and bung that stuff in there. But that's very positive. I'll get the stuff from the garage. Then we'll rifle these houses and see if we can find any other cars. So what does it take to fix that bar? I don't think you can fix that bar. I think it is actually officially broken. But I'm now very short on weapons as well, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful. And be down to hammers and screwdrivers, and that's not good. But oh no, I want those to go. I want the hammer to go. Just transfer all. And you, Vulcan, thanks for joining the stream and getting on the chat. Much appreciated. I hope you have a good playthrough yourself. I hope you have a good week, and I hope you join us next week. 1 o'clock GMT. Savvy Gadgetz on YouTube and Ven_UK in Twitch. But until then, have a good weekend. I'm going to be playing for a little bit longer myself, but I normally only carry on until about 3, so yeah, I'm going to be playing just a little bit more, but not too much, because I've stuff to do with the old family and that. I'm going to take the soda and the water. I'm going to keep the juice boxes close as well. Actually no, I won't. I've got a hammer. I've got a hammer. But yeah, actually I think you're right, Supertone. I think that's actually a good point. I think I'm at a really good point there just to call it quits for the day. I will stay till you end. Okay, well let's have a quick look around the neighbourhood, see if we can find any more cars. I'm going to have to need to find more weapons though. Now, usually I'm lucky enough to find something sticking out of a zombie, but not at the moment. No, I don't. Haha. You see that? You snuck on me and you missed. Yeah, the tiredness having a great effect on how often I have to hit. And it's getting dark. And we all know what happened last time it got dark and I was caught outside. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll go dive over here, dive in the house. This one. I don't think it really matters, to be fair. Yeah, failure. Oh, need to eat, need to drink. least drink isn't so much of a problem at the minute. Drink the vegetable oil. Right, so yeah, let's leave it there. That's 3 o'clock. That's a couple of hours of playthrough. So again, thank you for joining us on the chat to Supertone Man, to Vulcan, and to Joe. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope you have a great week ahead of you. And I'll see you next time on the Gadgetz channel on YouTube and Ven UK on Twitch, Ven_UK on Twitch. The link's in the description below. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, if you're still a member of Facebook, that is, unless you're one of those ones that have deserted it. And on Twitter, of course, and donate at Patreon. But until next week, thank you very much for watching. Until then, bye-bye.